Namaste, my name is Rui Zimmer, I'm International Meditation Master. Today I want to speak about the ultimate cure for alcohol addiction. The TSM treatment for alcohol addiction. TSM treatment. TSM, this means the Sinclair Method, works by taking Naltrexone about 1 hour before drinking alcohol. Naltrexone. So you can get them over the internet, and then you take this before you take drinking alcohol. But I don't want to drink alcohol. Naltrexone blocks the endorphins, the feel-good chemicals that are released by alcohol consumption. By doing so, it disrupts the brain rewards association with drinking. Oh. You see, this is behind it. Over time, this leads to reduced craving and the ability to control or even cease alcohol consumption entirely. Because you don't get the reward anymore. The deeper cause of addiction. Most addictions are caused by suppressed emotions, trauma, or fear. We use addiction to suppress our feelings. We use addiction to suppress our feelings. This every therapist who is working for addiction will tell you. For fear, we might use smoking. For severe trauma, we might turn to hard drugs like heroin. If we want to suppress our emotions or childhood traumas, alcohol can seem like a perfect solution, at least temporarily. Physical dependence versus psychological addiction. If you have a hard drug addiction, your body becomes physically dependent on that drug. By going into a hospital after about 1 week, the physical dependency is gone. Yes, it's just so simple. With alcohol, the process is different. By drinking occasionally, we get used to it and eventually we can develop an addiction. At the very least, try not to drink alcohol for 2 or 3 days out of the week. If you drink every day alcohol, then the likelihood that you're an alcoholic is very high. The challenge of quitting. The real problem is that when the body develops an alcohol addiction, the brain produces a large amount of endorphins when you drink, making you feel happy and excited. This never had happened to me, okay. If you stop drinking, you miss out on those endorphins. And that can be very hard. Everywhere you look, you see happy drinking people. Not here. When you are at a party where everyone is consuming alcohol, you feel excluded. Yes. This I have heard from so many addicted people, other alcoholics and so on. It's really hard for them. When you see an alcoholic advertisement, you may feel angry, sad, or depressed. So I attract addicted people because I'm free of addiction. This is the reason for it. This means every alcohol advertisement triggers negative emotions in you. This means every alcohol advertisement triggers negative emotion in you. Okay. How TSM changed everything. With the TSM treatment, alcohol loses its attraction. Alcohol no longer makes sense to you. Oh. If you drink, you don't feel better, so you can easily drop it. My personal experience, I don't have an addiction problem that I know of, except maybe work alcoholic, but I overcame it. My mother had an alcohol addiction. My father, like me, was a work alcoholic. I overcame work alcoholism because it nearly killed me. And that was when I was only 21 years old. Okay. Thank you that I could speak about this, and bye.